Today we're going to be talking about something I get asked a lot about. Ricky, what are your worst skateboarding injuries? We have young Ricky. So I remember this time period well. My friend's mom used to drive us all around to all the different skate parks, and we would just skate the parks on the weekends and have a bunch of fun. I really like this obstacle, the down rail, because it was kind of bigger than a normal down rail, but not quite as big as a handrail. So I felt like I was skating like a really big rail, but I could still do a difficult trick on it. I tried the kickflip 50-50. I was actually like mostly fine after this. I didn't go straight to the hospital or anything like that. I just hit my head and then I just felt pretty much good. I think I kept skating the whole rest of the day that we were out and about. The next day I did actually end up getting a black eye, and you can see it in this cute little footage that I filmed right here. This rail is so thin that it's such a random trick to try to kickflip 50 on. But I did actually go back years and years later just to make a little TikTok.
I was scared then, and I was scared now.
We are still on young Rick. Now, as a little bit older, I kind of would go street skating with my friends, catch the train. And I remember we went really far away from where I live to this famous 8-stair. I've been working on my tricks. I want to do a good trick. I tried backside 360, boom, break the wrist, no problem. And I remember I had to call my dad, and he had to come all the way away, pick me up, take me to the hospital. Then I ended up getting a couple x-rays, get a cast to go to the doctor with my mom, and then my mom says to the doctor, "So he can't skate, right?" And the doctor basically said the worst possible thing he could say. He goes, "Well, he can't fall." And then I was so hyped. I was like, oh, I can skate this whole time. I'm just going to be careful. I'm just going to hold it up if I fall. And yeah, I did end up skating a bunch with it. But what's funny is I actually went back to this same stair set with the broken wrist cast, and I did a firecracker. All right, this next one I think is definitely my most damaging injury, and the one that took me the longest to recover from, and the one that kind of psychologically hurt me the most as well. But a little bit older, you know, me and my friends would just go street skating, film on the VX 2100. We jumped over this fence in Melbourne to skate this random curve ledge. I just fell and just everything went wrong.
Broke my knee, dude. Serious. Come here, help. Call the ambulance. I'm not joking, you call ambulance.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes, really.
I instantly knew that it was broken or that something was seriously wrong, and I was trying to communicate with my homie, the filmer, but he just definitely thought I was joking. So what ended up happening is we had to call an ambulance, but because the fence was locked, they had to call the fire brigade, so it was this big thing, and we had all these people there. If you want to learn more about it, you can actually watch this video and see the full story, but the basic version is they took me off to the hospital, and I had to have surgery right away. The way that I fell and put my leg down is that my muscle tensed so hard that it ripped up the bone, and then they had to go in there and put 5 pins in to screw it back down. But this was kind of like a little bit of a wake-up call in skateboarding. I never really thought that you could get so badly hurt, and it was just a really long recovery. I wasn't walking for 3 months, and then I had to slowly build back up, do all the physio, and it was a really long time before I was skating again. I think I even went to my high school graduation on my crutches. That took a long time to sort of recover fully from, physically and emotionally. This one is a little bit more fun. I went down to my friend's warehouse, curbside coaching with Tommy Brakes. We were shredding on this long ledge that he built, and I just thought, oh, this is kind of a cool ledge. Maybe I could do a tail slide, hippie jump tail slide. So I'm trying it, getting kind of close, and then this happens.
Holy moly.
So luckily, I didn't actually get hurt, but it could have been kind of bad, but it's just such a funny bail that I thought I would include it in here. This one is kind of hectic. 2 months in to moving to America, living in America, I said, hey, I want to go to LA. I want to go to the famous Cherry skate park. I go down to Cherry Park completely by myself, doing a little selfie filming. I thought, yeah, let's go blunt to back crook on this ledge. Completely mess it up. Boom. Hit my shin so hard on the ledge. Split it open. No one around, no friends. I'm just like, oh, dang, like, I didn't even know what you do in America. Do I just go to the hospital? I guess I'm just going to Google hospital and go. Then I see this guy that I know from Instagram, a freestyle skater, Mike Osterman, and he says, oh, hey, Ricky, oh, nice to meet you, what's up? And I go, oh, I just split my shin, I'm about to drive to the hospital. And he goes, oh, what? Like, I'll take you to the hospital, I'll show you how we do it in America. So then we went to the urgent care, and then I had to figure out my health insurance that I literally only just kicked in like 2 weeks before. So that worked out quite nice. I did manage to figure out all the paperwork, and then got myself stitched up. For weeks after, I was wearing this soccer shin pad that I would just like duct tape around the wound. And because even when it healed, it was still sort of fragile, so I kept that shin pad on for a really long time. Now this one was my bad. So at Braille, we skate all these random, crazy, super dangerous boards. We skated the glass board a few times before. I had never broken one. I had too much confidence. And we put these stupid suspension trucks onto the glass board. Then Mowgli did a cool trick, and I was like, wow, it is kind of strong. Like, I guess I can skate it too.
Should we risk it all? How you getting? In a line?
It did not go well. I fell down, I put my hand right on all the glass, and I ended up cutting my hand pretty bad. But now that looking back, like, that was so dangerous. Like, I could have gotten way worse hurt than just cutting my hand. Like, cutting my hand was probably like the best possible thing that could really happen. But yeah, then I did manage to get a bunch of stitches in my hand and got it all fixed up.
Both my parents will be upset with me, but I'm sorry, you know.
Ooh. What? Okay, go back. But why would you do that?
Very good question.
Another time at the Braille house, I was just practicing my freestyle tricks. We were doing some freestyle. I learned this cool maneuver. I just thought I'd get a nice little Instagram video. Boom! I don't even know what happened, but something happened. My ears were ringing.
Ow!
I run inside, I see that my chin is just all bleeding. I see Mowgli, he kind of helps me look at it, and we say, oh yeah, we gotta go to the hospital. We gotta get that stitched up. Stitches in the face, you know? I'm not trying to get stitches in my face.
Face stitches now?
Alright, I think we're going to the hospital. So now we're going to investigate if I have to get stitches. I like skate. So I went into the urgent care. I think I got about 5. Yeah, we feeling good, we back.
But yeah, that one was kind of scary because that was really out of nowhere. I was just so chill, and I was like, whoa, like what actually just is happening right now?
Oh my God.
The final one, you guys may have known what this is. Early in dating my beautiful girlfriend, Janice Spiteri, we went on a little trip to Mammoth Mountain. I see this big quarter pipe and I say, hey, I've never bailed to drop in before. I bet I can drop in on this one. And then she says, oh, you sure? And I say, yeah, watch this. Go in with full confidence. I never thought I could ever bail a drop in. I just thought you just drop in, you commit, and you land it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bad idea. Live and learn.
Bad slam. Like, luckily I didn't hit my head, and I kind of play it off real cool, but that really hurt. And you know what's crazy is I still had the stitches from the other one in when I did this drop in, which is so ridiculous. Like, I should have been more careful. I should have definitely wore a helmet. I probably shouldn't have even tried that. It took me until the next day to realize that I tore the muscle in my shoulder, so I had to head away from Mammoth to get that checked up. But what we did immediately after this drop-in is we went into a hot tub, and then weeks later I get this infection on my elbow wound from opening it up when I slammed like that, and then going in the hot tub it got infected. So that was a 3-for-1. Is I already had the stitches, then I tore the muscle in my shoulder, and then I got infected elbow. So that was not good at all. But yeah, that's pretty much my slams. You know, maybe they're not too bad as how bad this could have been. Make sure you be careful out there. Things can go wrong really quick. Keep your guard up. Hope you enjoyed this list. Hope you enjoyed this video. We got more fun videos soon.
Oh my God.
Bad idea. Live and learn.